Good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise.
A very good morning to you and welcome to Prime Time Sunrise. I'm Nadim Majid. Let's start off with a look at the news making headlines this morning. A fire at the Karapitia Teaching Hospital has left its cafeteria gutted. Foreign Minister Mangala Samaravira has met with US Secretary of State John Kerry in Washington, D.C. And in international news, funerals have been held for 3 Muslim students who were shot dead in North Carolina. Taking a look at your top story this morning, the cafeteria of the Karapitia Teaching Hospital has been completely gutted in a fire that broke out last night. The blaze had erupted in the cafeteria of the Karapitia Teaching Hospital at approximately 11:20 p.m. Eyewitnesses also claimed that the fire erupted within the cafeteria. While area residents and the Gaul Fire Brigade did bring the inferno under control, they were unable to save the cafeteria, which is in ruins. While the cause of the fire has not been ascertained as yet, the police believe that it was caused by an electric short circuit. On to another headline-making story. US Secretary of State John Kerry has pledged to help Sri Lanka's new government recover from decades of civil war. Kerry made this pledge during a meeting yesterday with Foreign Minister Mangala Samaravira in Washington, D.C. During his meeting in Washington, D.C. with Foreign Minister Mangala Samaravira, Kerry commended the 100-day plan for immediate political and economic reform that has been drawn up by President Maithripala Sirisena. He went on to say, quote, that they would be discussing President Sirisena's thoughts on how to move Sri Lanka away from 30 years of war to a country that is inclusive, prosperous and peaceful. For his part, Minister Mangala Samaravira had noted that relations between the United States and Sri Lanka had been strained over the past several years, and that part of his job would be putting those relations back on track. The police have deployed 2 teams to conduct investigations and apprehend the suspects in last evening's armed robbery at a finance institution in Bandaragama. The manager of the institution was injured when he was shot at by the thieves.
The 2 thieves who had broken into the institution at about 4 o'clock last evening wearing full-face helmets had attempted to steal from the safe there. The police say that one of the suspects had shot at the manager. The injured manager continues to receive treatment at the Panudura Base Hospital. Police say that 2 teams have been deployed under the supervision of an ASP to conduct investigations and apprehend the thieves.
The police say that they have recorded statements from 75 persons so far in connection with the revelations that have been made by the detained drug lord Samantha Kumara, alias Wele Sudha. SSP Ajit Rohana, the police media spokesperson, joins us with the latest on the status of the ongoing investigation.
The Criminal Investigation Department is conducting investigation into the statement made by Wele Sudha alias Kampala Vitanlage Samantha Kumara, the international drug kingpin. We have recorded over 75 statements in connection with the issues of the statement made by Wele Sudha. And we are analyzing those statements, and in addition to that, the comprehensive statement of MP Duminda Silla also was recorded. Yesterday it was concluded, and further investigations are being continued by the Criminal Investigation Department.
That was SSP Ajit Rohana, the police media spokesperson. Of course, News First is closely monitoring the developments on this investigation and will keep you up to date as and when news unfolds. Moving on to other local stories, the National Water Supply and Drainage Board has announced that several parts of Colombo will experience an 18-hour water cut from 9 p.m. tonight.
The Water Board noted that the water supply to Moragasmulla, Rajagiriya, Navala, Obesekarapura, Bandaranayakapura and from the Athulkote junction to the Ayurveda junction on Parliament Road would be interrupted from 9 p.m. today to 3 p.m. tomorrow due to maintenance work. The water supply along the Navala Road from Rajagiriya up to the Open University and all by-roads would also be interrupted during this 18-hour period.
Now also in news from the World Cup, Afghanistan are taking on the United Arab Emirates in the final warm-up fixture ahead of the World Cup, which commences tomorrow. Now, Afghanistan, of course, won the toss and elected to bat first, and after 36 overs, won 165 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. We'll be updating you on that match as the day progresses. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Primetime Sunrise. As always, it's been a pleasure having you with us. Remember, you can keep abreast of all of the news that we're following here at News First by visiting our website, Newsfirst.lk. You can also follow us on Twitter on the handle at Newsfirst_EN. Alternately, you can also visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/Newsfirst.English. For the News First team, I'm Nadim Majid, wishing you a great day ahead.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.